Okay, so again, what is the process? So the process is to replace the negative traits or vices, the razila, with the positive traits or fazila
Virtues.
in traditional psychology. So the positive traits are wisdom, courage, self-esteem, or temperance, and justice. It has different names, you know, because sometimes one word in English doesn't quite cover it. But when we turn to Al-Ghazali, we think, okay, these are from the Greek times or the Zoroastrian times, and what does this have to do with Islam, and what does this have to do with the Quran? So Al-Ghazali, when he interprets the Quranic verse, Surah 49, Ayah 15, he says, according to these verses, when we say the ones who believe are not but those who have believed in God and his messenger, and they were not in doubt, we're showing wisdom, hikmat. And they struggled with their wealth, which is ifat, and themselves in the way of God, which is courage. And they are the ones who are sincere, the ones who are fair and just. So there is a connection to the Quranic verses. These four virtues or positive traits connect to the Quran in that way, from that verse. Okay, the next one. So the positive traits or virtues are defined in terms of traditional psychology in order to better understand the process. Now, of course, we could write a book on what wisdom is, but this is just to try to give us kind of a general idea. Wisdom is to live with oneself through reason, to live with creatures in patience, and to live with God through need. Self-esteem or temperance is desire for others what one desires from oneself, and avoid for others what one avoids for oneself. Courage is to trust in God, not to blame others for a defect that one knows comes from oneself, not to blame someone else for something that's wrong with ourselves. Justice is to strive constantly for the sake of others, not to see ourselves as superior to others, and to act justly without demanding justice for oneself. These are the basic, in the Ilm al-Akhlaq, these are the basic definitions, if we want to just kind of summarize it. But of course, as I said, we could write books on each one of them.